Alright everyone, welcome on back to another Men of War 2. I'm actually super stoked for this video. This battle was actually one of my favorite fights in a long while. It was sweaty from start all the way to finish. It was nuts. So I'll pop up what everyone's playing like right here, right now. But on my side, it's going to be Bames on artillery, Nachos on heavy tanks, Kato on infantry, 502nd Airborne specifically. And then I'm going to be on engineers. And I don't know how to say that name at all.
What's my name?
That's it. Doesn't seem like you know her name.
Got no fucking idea, so we'll pass on by that. But yeah, this was a great game. Without further ado, let's get on in it. We have our king, the LEIG 18. Always, listen, boys, it's not about the size of the gun. It's about this, what you can do with it. And boys, do we do a lot with this. Short kings rise, stand tall. So we are going to be pushing hard for mid, since it's going to be kind of like a city fight, and for my infantry, it's going to be perfect for that. So we're pushing off rip. On the right, as you guys can see on their side though, they don't have a lot of arty. In fact, none whatsoever at all. So I get to do free reign on my LEIG. So it's fantastic. They do call it a little bit of a bird early on, and what we're lacking in this group is kind of anti-air off rip, which is, that's whatever. Bames got it off rip. Should take it down. That's early. No. Yes. No. It does not get taken out. But I'm just setting up in the middle. I'll be green. Nachos is blue, as you guys can see on the left. Kind of early combats off rip. Like, these guys do not give a fuck. They are blasting each other with heavy tanks, light tanks. They're losing tanks left and right. A lot of fighting's going on. Middle, I'm trying to take these buildings out with dynamite here soon. Once I figure out that I have these guys here, should be now. Yeah, so I'm gonna dynamite this building to allow us to clear out this infantry a little bit better. I love dynamite. It is fantastic. So once that blows up, boom, that allows us to shoot into there and kill all this. On the left side, there's still a big tank fight going on. We did lose a light tank, but we are kind of clapping them with a heavy tank. They have nothing to contest this with, and that gets destroyed off rip. So this is a lot of infantry though on this side. We don't have a lot. Nachos is by himself, but this light tank should clear all this out. On the right side, what we got going on here, we have our teammate, who I think quits early on, with a chappy, getting absolutely peppered by air and fighting a lot of infantry. These guys have so much infantry. They're dicking in already. There's a lot of combat going on right now. As you guys can hear, there is non-stop fighting, all up and down the front lines. And we see a breakage right here on the middle. So I originally had my LG on the middle, but then I moved it to this side to help our teammates that are getting flanked. You guys gotta stay mobile with these guns. These do so much work for you if you keep them moving around and clearing the map. Is gorgeous. But as you guys can see, it's a lot of street-to-street combat. We're firing with machine guns. We're trying to snipe each other out of buildings. They got trenches lined up here, which is nuts. They got like little foxholes up here. They're getting bombed. It is wild. This is non-stop throughout the entire fight. Let's push back to the left side and give some Nacho love. He's fighting a tank, gets a nice little saucy little hit off rip. Hits at 226, kind of destroys it. Engine destroyed so it can't maneuver. Track damaged, pierced. And look at that. I'm pretty sure he was direct controlling. Bames calls it in. Artilleries it, helps out Nachos. He was direct controlling it, I'm pretty sure, and slaps it from both sides. There's a lot of maneuvering going on here. But honestly, like, as you guys can see, we have Kato on left side, Kato in mid. We have Bames over here. We're intertwined with each other. No one's guarding one specific spot by themselves, which is how it should be. And I find that to be very lacking in random games still. Like, a lot of people don't do that. Like, look, calling an airstrike. It didn't hit, but it still made a move forward. We did lose our heavy tank, so it's a little rough. This is going to be pushing down, and I'm like, alright. I don't know if I can help you guys, but he's coming in. We got another heavy tank coming up to try and fight this. Track damaged, hull damaged. I'm moving my LEIG back to the left side because I'm seeing that we are having some issues over there. I have my supply truck here to supply everyone that needs it, but I'm like, alright, shit, I'm on my way. This is causing us a little bit of damage, so I definitely want to try and help our teammates out, but it looks like there was like no micro from this guy, and he just lets his stuff get swacked by infantry. And the main strategy of me in this game is to fight this hell of an infantry fight in the middle. Constantly, I got Jaegers blasting behind this building. And I love Jaegers, man. These dudes, they are fearless. They don't give a fuck. Look at them charging right there. And they have pretty decent survivability. We're trying to take this flag off rip. And as this is going on, we take it. But left side. They're winning. It is a little rough right now. This dude is pushing in. And slapping cheeks and so kind of overwhelming nachos. So I summon an LIG. Deep fucking absolutely destroy this guy on the left. We're doing some good damage, but I'm missing a lot also. And again, synergy. I'm moving around, helping my teammates on the left and right, providing him a little bit of love. Some tug support, you know how it is. Try to cover what he can't see. But we are missing. This is absolutely... I'm not direct controlling this. I'm in the middle, micromanaging infantry. So I should kind of direct control more on my artillery, because look at this stuff miss. But again, Nachos comes up. Absolutely schwacks that. And me, as my job is, I'm healing all these guys that are down. Non-stop. I'm the doc of the group as engineer corps. And then I'm pack up my boy, send him back to the mid. Back to this hellscape of combat going on right now. Second echelon opens up, so it kind of gives us more troops to use. I got my medics coming out here, healing what I can, where I can. And I also kind of use medics as support also. Or I mean damage as a attacking force. Because they may protect, but they also kill. Like, if you were in the Marine Corps, ain't nothing better than seeing your chaps or a doc with, like, combat ribbon. Or things of that nature, because they've been schwacking bodies. So, like I said, constant combat. They're trying to do a little bit of a push here. We're in these buildings. They're pushing up right now. They're getting blasted in the open. I do appreciate how realistic the game is, because, like, they're getting slapped. So, my LG, I moved it from left side back to mid. Tried to destroy this tank. Engine damaged. And I'm kind of getting a little overwhelmed. It's getting a little spicy around here. I'm hitting this, but I'm like, alright. I'm not going to repair that vehicle. I'm just going to go. I'm leaving the, the mechanic behind. He's like, wait, brother, please. We're out of here, brother. We're gone. So I'll be using this LEIG to try to stop this guy from coming up over here. I completely forgot about this squad, and they're fighting off a whole force by themselves. As you guys can see, this game is chaotic, and I love it. So I'm pulling this one back so it can repair. I leave this guy here for like the whole game pretty much. But yeah, this T-26 is just kind of holding here like he owns the place. Gets destroyed by Nachos because I'm like, I can't kill him. He's like, I got you, baby. And he destroys it. Airstrike coming down in mid because I'm trying to do a push. And my brothers called it in. We were chilling, but they also called in theirs. I'm throwing some dynamite in this building because they're using it as kind of like a little cover. Try to just open it up, you know. This is non-stop. Right side's getting pushed back a lot too because they're using the trench systems pretty well. They're honestly like full-on Skaven rats here. If there's a hole, they're in there. All right. It's like a little meme of the polar bear in the hole going bonjour. That's pretty much it. Like this non-stop. Wherever you turn, they're there. We got airstrikes coming down the middle, but Bames comes it down. Barely misses this mortar team. I'd shit myself. I might as well load that tube with fecal matter and launch it at the enemy, because that's all I got, brother. Left side, chaos. Chaos control. We are trying our best with tanks. I'm trying to support a little bit in the middle. There is a tank right there, which is an IS-1. I'm trying to rat up a couple of Panzerfaust. Well, I'm pretty sure these are, yeah, Panzerfaust. But we're losing tanks left and right on the left side. And it's kind of hard to hold it off. And we're still pretty even, but then this guy comes down here and I'm like, oh, please. 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 He turns around and I'm like, come on. Also, we airstrike the dog shit I left. But this is it. New. Main gun destroyed, and I'm like, why aren't we firing? They ran out. So, sadly, I didn't get to kill it, but we get to push off an IS-1, which is detrimental to the left side push anyways. But we got paratroopers coming in. This should be Kato, because he's coming to support us. Nachos is pushing up with infantry. And then on the right side, they're still doing their digging and moving forward, which is perfect. That's what I do. Right here, I try to push this left side, and I find a whole trench system and trees being broken down, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I won't fight this. I want this kill specifically to open up this space a little more. So I'm kind of letting my teammates or my units just kill that, and then I move. I absolutely love the Jaegers because they're absolutely schwacking things when it comes down to it. So I've noticed this whole trench system, machine guns, and I'm like, alright, screw this, we're going back here in the mid. We're getting this building right here. This allows us to shoot this way, this way. I think you guys gotta notice too, you gotta see where the windows are facing. If not, they don't shoot, so just letting you guys know. Another air coming down in mid, just giving you a quick overview of the map. Bame shot it down. A lot of street to street, house to house fighting. There are moments where I dynamite my own building while the enemies are pushing into it. But these guys are doing great. They're absolutely slapping us in this right side. I don't come over there until like later game, but I'm over here pushing on the left. Just trying to clear up a little bit of infantry. Airstrike coming in from Kato. Yeah, there's just a lot. KV-85 coming down, fighting a tiger. And then I'm like, whoa, what is this? I'm like, all right, I'm being these are Germans, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, these are Germans, and they're pulling up like Russian strategies, brother. I'm fighting Russia in World War I and World War II. It is a little rough. It is just absolutely overwhelming manpower coming down. I got one dude inside this building fighting 50 mid. So yeah, they're pushing pretty hard on this right side. They're clearing out the AI, but Bames is over here not letting that fly. Using his anti-air to destroy a light tank. Beautiful. But as you guys can see, these light tanks are kind of slapping us. And we're getting kind of overwhelmed by the combined arms. And these guys right here, these Jaegers, will hold this line the whole entire game. They don't care. But yeah, we're getting kind of slapped. They're kind of pushing us hard on this right side building. They kind of got a little wound here, but they're not ticking that much. We're at 4. So it's not that bad. Could be better. We are losing a lot of men in the middle. I'm trying to call up some assault infantry or to the right side. Just to get this back. You know, honestly, let me see something. Yeah, these guys are nuts. Look how much crap they're throwing down range. They got flags, they got air, they got airstrikes coming in, they got so many troops. It is wild how strong of a force they had here. Non-stop. Slapping my cheeks right here. That trench is everywhere. Yeah, and they're moving up a Churchill on the left. Now this is where the combined arms of LEIG and the power of the Emperor come in. We destroy this light tank coming up, and I'm like, alright, let's move this to the side. I'm gonna try and get a side armor hit. I'm gonna try and rat a kind of a hit here. Put it down. Just to detract it, at least to help out our tiger. I ping it, as you guys can see, and now Nacho's like, don't worry, amigo, I got you. He comes in, blast this, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Actually, I don't know if we lose this Churchill fight. I don't remember. No, yeah. There it is, Bames. Brothers, combined arms is beautiful. Having synergy with your teammates is gorgeous. I recently just played a Randy game, and immediately we got clapped. But like these breaches, these open points, like we ping it, someone takes care of it, you know? If you can't, someone else will. But I'm trying to hold it out with infantry while holding out this middle with infantry. We have a lot of bodies, and while pushing on the left side with infantry. I am everywhere. We got an airstrike coming down in the middle. Completely gets destroyed. This AI, or I don't know if he came back or not, but the AI is just blasting, retreating. I got infantry coming around here trying to cut this off. This is kind of like the Battle of the Bulge. Cut this off right here, and they lose all these points that they're acquiring. And I'm just throwing men into the meat grinder because he's spreading out like a disease. So we're trying to cut it off. The chaffee gets taken out by grenadiers. They have these little rat tunnels everywhere. I despise these. These are better than full-blown trenches. I hate it. I despise it so much to the point where I throw like 3 grenades into one hole. This dude is sitting on 3 grenades. Yep. That is pink mist. That is pink mist. I do not hate you. I just hate the person who's controlling you. So yeah, I call in. I'm like, hey, I need some help here. Bombs drop. Kind of schwack them, kill them all. And I'm pushing up my infantry, and now begins the kind of like house to house, street to street fighting that we saw in the middle on the right side. I'm pushing up, gonna clear out these buildings one by one. Veteran sappers are trying to hold their best right here. Oh, Never Warfare, I forgot. Where's that firing? I did grab a Never Warfare, and I'm pretty sure I blast the left side. Yeah, there we go. We hit Storm Tigers and everything on the left. And then, this is one thing you gotta do, a little tip, guys, is when you shoot your Never Warfare or Storm Tiger, load it up, retreat it. Get it off the map as soon as possible. Well, you gotta move it around left or right first, because they can still spot it. But take it off the map and summon another Never Warfare or another Storm Tiger, so you can continuously fire the arty. So that's the best route to take, is what we found out. Like, if you have a Storm Tiger, launch that Storm Tiger, back it up, get it off the map, call in another Storm Tiger, launch that Storm Tiger, call it off the map, and get another gun to come out, you know? It's better. It's just, you know, like old style double line musketry fighting. It's pretty much what you're doing here. So, anyways, we're pushing up right now, taking out the right side, trying to push this back to tick to our sides. We are winning at the moment. We're throwing grenades into these holes. If there's a hole, we're plugging it. It's Helldivers in here, baby. There's a bunch of nids out here. And there's mines, and I'm just like, well, that's rough. My men got clapped right there. I'm an engineer, but I don't have any anti-mine capabilities. I'm here for the manpower, baby. So this is just getting cleared out left and right. LIG doing absolutely the Lord's work, slapping cheeks, making it squeak. We're hitting everything we can. And I'm pretty sure this Never Warfare is new, and I just called it in. No. Is it hooked up? I gotta keep an eye on this. I'm pretty sure this one I called in. I'm also microing on many fronts right now, calling in a lot of infantry. I called in some Storm Pioneers with flamethrowers to clear out this middle ground. And... okay. And then we have the AI or the player just running up and down the line, just machine gunning everything. So it's my duty now to kind of like come in here, clean this up. Let me see here. Yeah, he's pushing up, getting slapped. I don't know if it's actually like... oh, the Never Warfare's firing. I keep missing it. It's firing on the left side. Yeah, so I hit this Never Warfare on this tank just to clear out a lot of infantry on this side. But mainly, again, I'm microing in the middle. I'm direct controlling this flamethrower, trying to burn these guys alive, moving these guys around. I usually just let the Never Warfare fire by itself, because it kind of does pretty good work no matter where you hit. So yeah, right side's being pushed a lot by our teammate. They got light tanks everywhere. What is that? It's the ghost of my past right there. I used to main 502nd Airborne. It's telling me to go back. It's like, nobody. You know you love airstrikes, and I do. I do like big booms. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's kind of chaotic right now. I have just troops out here in the open, not doing jack shit. I'm kind of moving on the left side with Panzerfaust. Kind of making up a defense line because the left is kind of messed up right now. But we are pushing in the middle with some infantry. And then the right side, I finally get my bearings together. And we're pushing up again. But this front is chaotic, man. Usually these games are like stationary. Not stationary, but like there's a direct line down the middle, you know? And those lines get pushed here and there, but not throughout the whole front like this. This is nuts. They're doing a little push on this right side. We got troops coming in. We got paratroopers coming in to try to stop it. And they're going to run it, try to get the most points as they can. Left side. Kind of a tank battle between a Kong's Taiga and then an IS-1. Which absolutely... it dinked, which is nuts, but we have anti-tank grenades. Bam. Combine arms. We fire one more time, it should work. There it is. So he lost an IS-1 for nothing. Now, here comes more airstrikes down in the middle. Destroyed. I still have troops in the middle, just not doing anything. And they have more infantry coming down range. As you guys can see, though, we're having a little bit of a lull. My team is definitely getting pushed back a lot. We're trying our best, but these little holes are just really making it rough for us. I'm trying to clear up the front line by switching up infantry, moving them all the way around, but yeah, I'm not running out of stuff, but I am getting kind of slapped. But yeah, so they're doing a little bit of a push here. These guys, I don't even know how long I leave them here. I'm surprised that I've left them here. I'm microing units around them too, like these guys, and I'm just like, oh, it's fine. But it's whatever. I also always looking out for these little, there we go, these little like blood symbols you see. As engineers, you actually get to revive your teammates' destroyed or damaged units, which helps them in the long run. That way, if someone, let's say, doesn't bring in medics, you can be their medic for them, which is a great boon for Engineer Corps. So yeah, right now I'm just clearing this up. If you play infantry, this is your main priority. While everyone's fighting, just clear up the front line, re-grab stuff, get into buildings, fight off enemy infantry. Look at that. That is perfectly on the money. That is pink mist. Oh my god. So yeah, I got the LEG on the left side, fighting a little mortar over here, but gets collapsed. I do lose all my LEIGs, I'm pretty sure, but I stole a little bit of a half track that the enemy left out here. I steal this bad boy, and I'm like, alright. I love stealing enemy vehicles. It's gorgeous to me. I love it so much. I do it surprisingly a lot. I steal heavy tanks and all that. So yeah, we're just... This is free kills. You take in, you put some sappers in, and you just machine gun everything. Excuse me. Did not mean to cough in your ear. So, Panzerfaust with anything allows you to steal it most of the time if it's a heavy tank. Usually. Like, I've stolen Tigers, Pershings, all that stuff. So now I'm using these holes against them. A hole is a hole, and I'll plug myself into that hole. But as you guys can see, these guys have so much infantry. They have 3 decks of infantry, so they're just kind of overwhelming me on the front line, because right now it's just me on infantry with 502nd, which 502nd's mainly just like, you know, airborne and stuff like that. So at this moment, we're thinking we might be losing. We're freaking out a little bit. Our morale is kind of going down, especially since we're bringing in Echelon 1 heavy tanks to fight off an IS-3. I have faith in it. I always have faith in my teammates, but this is just to show you how detrimental things were getting for us. Like, we are running through because it's a constant meat grinder on both sides, and we lose a King Tiger to an IS-3, which sucks. But, and then we lose the other heavy tank on his left side through some bazookas, I'm pretty sure. So our morale is coming down. We're like, we might be losing this. Right side, my Never Warper is firing in the middle, blasting everything on this side, but yeah, like, these rat strats are good. They have a nice opening here. They have like most of the map, and then I put on my cape. Have no need to fear, Mr. Nobody is here. I come out with stern pioneers, and I take it upon myself to cleanse the land of this filth. I'm rushing in there with flamethrowers, baby. We're burning buildings, kicking down doors, and kissing babies. We are slapping cheeks, cleanse this filth from our lands, and we're able to push up, clear out this right side, regain the territory that belongs to us. I'm pretty sure I killed my own teammates here. No, yeah, so I have a little bit of a noob moment. My flamethrower blows up and kills my entire squad. It's okay. So yeah, enemies pushing on the right. We got airstrikes coming in. It's Broken Arrow, baby. Broken Arrow. We're freaking out. We're pushing together with me and Kato with his paratroopers and my flamethrowers. We're coming in, cleansing this right side, regain a lot of land, bring it back down to 16, 17. This building is disgusting. It's filled with heretics. Burn that bitch to the ground. And then this is on me. I burn it, right? Kill everyone in there. And I'm like, alright, yo, Kato, get in there, take the building. And he's like, alright, sweet. There's no friendly fire. There isn't any friendly fire, but there's friendly fire when it comes to actual fire. So, I go in there first. There's a Tiger. Oh, not Tiger. An IS-2 coming in. I go in there to the right side first. Kato goes in, take to the building, and then you're going to see on the right side, Kato killed. Neutral. And look at that bazooka. That confidence to go in there. Gorgeous. And the building's going down. Boom. Yep. I'm like, I ping it. I'm like, I'm so sorry, brother. Get out of there. So yeah, they're coming at us pretty strong. They have a lot of tanks coming in. We pretty much ran out of tanks, but I'm fighting on the whole front line. As you guys can see, I call in everything I can. Make a line of infantry, but so do they. They're burning me. They're schwacking me right now. I'm getting slapped, but Bames comes in with a clutch artillery strike, and then airstrike also coming in. Right side, rough. It is faltering. We're falling in. 6 minutes in. I'm over here with my LEG. I'm trying to fight. I do a little bit of a push on the left side to clear up some land. Call in an airstrike to help us out. Does a lot of damage. This tug and pull of the game is what keeps us in. Every little thing can make or break a game, and that's what we're here for, you know? Every little land grab, no matter what of an inch or centimeter, it goes a long way, boys. That's all I'm saying. It does not matter. So we're trying our best to grab every little bit of land we can. These guys, the reason I'm not pushing them up is because they're either sappers or machine guns that I don't want to lose. But on the left side, we're doing kind of a baby push, retaking this land. They do have light tanks, which we just don't have anything to like really confidently deal with. And then I'm like, fuck it, we'll do it. I try to rush it, I really do. I'm going in there, we throw one grenade, Nebelwerfer's going off in the middle side. We take out this tank, things are blowing up. We got tank commandos coming in, we're chasing, this is what we're being thrown to. We're chasing down enemy tanks with anti-tank, they can't deal with us. Blasting them on the left side, we're clearing everything we can. Right side is getting slapped. We're fighting a lot of enemies over here. Middle, we're fighting our best. We got machine gun positions coming up. We're killing everything we can. We're holding it down. But it's really coming down to these left pushes on the flanks. They have T-26, and then the detrimental IS-3 comes in. This right here, 4 minutes down, we're winning. But this IS-3 is king of the left side. We really don't have anything to do to fight it. I'm at 135, 144. I'm always negative when it comes to engineer. We're pinging each other. We're trying to fight. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Blob of infantry in the middle. I'm in awe how he was able to do that. But I try my best to help out on the left side. I'm hiding behind whatever little shekels of buildings I can. And then I come in. I miss. Crew shock. Not bad. And we got slapped by an airstrike. It is rough. Middle. I'm doing a push just to bring the line back just a little bit. Any inch, really. And that push gets absolutely destroyed. I was microing somewhere else. Didn't even do anything. I call in some anti-air because the left side's messed up. And these flak 36s do great against anti-air. Fantastic, if I can say so myself. But look, Nacho started off on the left side. Now he's on the right side. That's what I'm saying. Brothers, be like water. Alright? Don't constrain yourself to one side of the map. If you're looking like you're getting clapped on the one side, help your teammates out. That's all I can say. 2 minutes down. It is tight. 1834, 1846. We're losing. I'm calling in a massive push on the left side to grab any sort of land. It is rough out here. IS-3, I don't know what I can do against that. I'm going after their infantry. Blasting it with everything I can. I'm doing a wide maneuver on the right side, trying to grab this land, get gunned down, machine guns, burning these buildings down with this filthy heretics. Bames with a clutch, absolute crew shock. 1845, 1857, we're losing. I'm coming up, I'm taking these trenches, I'm gonna try and burn their tank with my flamethrower. Trying my best, I'm running up here, burn it, burn it. And then another light vehicle comes in and I'm like, please, not like this. Middle's being pushed back. 1851, 1883. Things are looking dire. Things are looking rough. We are very saddened. We're broken men right now. We're being pushed on all sides. And then Bames with a lucky, absolutely beautiful artillery brings us life. Gives us hope. This is our last push. 1 minute. 1871, 1894. This is it. We're like, I tell Kato, call in paratroopers right here. Right here. And he's like, I got you, brother. I come up with my last squad while I'm holding out in the middles, doing what we can in these buildings. We're pushing up. He calls in his paratroopers. I ping this spot. I'm like, grenade that, and we win. 1870, 1897. I'm like, please, just grenade it, brother. He blasts that. That opens the door for me to push up. 1877, 1898, light vehicle. I'm like, I don't got shit for that. We're gonna lose this game. This is it. Right side, we're pushing as best as we can, but all is on this left side. 30 seconds, brothers. 30 seconds, and I'm running. And then that airstrike doesn't do that. The Nebelwerfer comes in, blast that. I'm pretty sure cleanses the whole right side. That doesn't cap. I go into this building. I'm like, shit. 1897, 1890, we grenade it. 1890, close, and we win through this alone.
Wow, that's got to sting.
We clear it. We take it back. That last push absolutely saved us the game. It is. It doesn't matter how much of a loss it may seem. If you don't give up and keep pushing, it'll work, man. Unless you're like 200 behind, of course. But like again, and this is my favorite thing I wanted to show. Oopsies. I wanted to show you guys this, not to hype me up or anything. Don't deserve it. Oh, this is the random game I did and got clapped because my teammates. It was rough. This is what I want to show. 32,000 damage, 502nd airborne assault, 235 infantry kills, 11 tank kills or emplacement kills. Kato slap cheeks. But I also want to point out our entire group absolutely ate lunch. We ate so much food. Nachos with the tank fights on tank fights, killing 16, losing 8. Me, surprisingly, did not even know I brought it back. 162 infantry kill to 155, so I'm positive, which is rare. Got 7 tanks or emplacement kills. Bames, 120 infantry kills, 14 tank or emplacement kills, lost nothing. 4. We ate, and they deployed so many men. So many men. Oh, they were engineer battalion, mechanized brigade, 1st infantry, so they had a lot, and assault. But that was a fight and a half. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you got any tips, tricks, let me know. More than happy to. If you want to play with me, let me know. I'd rather play with people that I know than randoms all day, every day. I think I gained 2 elo from that. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you guys liked that video. Love you guys and have a good one.